Hey, just to show you really quick why I'm shorting right here. So, short term, we got the stochastic indicating a reversal in momentum, right? So we're bleeding off momentum. We're getting close to that prior top. We have a trend line resistance right here, creating a bit of a rising wedge, which is obviously bearish, plus a horizontal resistance at 67.60. So I entered right over here, just below on that spike up. We're seeing that reversal on the stochastic to indicate a momentum shift on the 15-minute and the 5-minute. So on the short term, which are my scalping side, right? That's what I use for scalping, as you guys know. So those are all telling me we're about to come back down and retrace a bit. You can see on the 5-minute, we get these small retracements when the momentum shifts based on the stoke, right? Sometimes bigger than others, but even still, just a little 0.5% there could be a lot when you're using leverage. I have a 10x trade going. So we're coming back down now. The 15-minute is the same. And then when you look at the hourly, we're actually pretty high on the stoke, so we could get a reversal here. We're starting a new candle, not for another 42 minutes, so it's going to be a while. The hourly might not really come into play in that respect. So in the short term, I definitely think we're correcting here. I don't know. We might make another push up before the next hourly candle, so I'm going to pay attention to the 5-minute and the 15-minute charts. But the 4-hour is also bearish. We got a reversal here. We had the initial big dump from that. We made a nice little bounce, but we're going to come back down. I think we're going to see another dump down based on the 4-hour, most likely. We could get support from the 99 EMA, which is starting to come up here. Or we might go all the way down to 6,500, where that support is. That's a major support. So we'll have to see how that plays out. The daily has been kind of jumping back and forth for a day now, so we'll have to see what happens with that. That would be more in line with a larger, longer-term dump. So in the short term, all the lower time frames are relevant here. We got the 5-minute, 15-minute, and the hourly all telling me that we're correcting. So I got in perfect timing on the short. Once we get down a little lower to the 66.70 support, if that fails, I'll probably move my trade to risk-free. As it is, we're coming down. Since I have 10x leverage on this, it makes my risk a little higher. So I might move my stop loss down a little bit just to close my risk gap a tiny bit, but I'm pretty confident with how this thing looks so far. 5-minute, 15-minute, everything is telling me we're coming back down. The only question is how far. At least since I timed it so well, I know I'll be able to get to risk-free on this trade. I should have no problem getting to risk-free once we get down to this support structure down here. Either the 66.70, maybe the next one where the top of the cloud is. Once we're down there, the trade becomes risk-free, and then I can't take a loss. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at for now. Stay tuned. I'll give you guys an update if I close the trade or if I make an adjustment or anything like that. I might even, you know what, I was going to get more, put more money into this trade, but I have a pretty good amount. It comes out to about 36 grand or so. So if we get a 1% move, that can equate to a nice little profit, at least of several $100 at the very least. All right, stay tuned.